And speaking of the Great White Hope, what do you think of the president now? He's been there almost 2 years. What's your impression of him today?
It's embarrassing.
In what way?
Well, all of the countries that are our traditional allies are no longer even including the United States in important conversations because Trump just doesn't understand anything. He embarrasses himself time and again. It's a real, you know, this program is The Fallen State. I feel like the office of the White House is in a fallen state.
And so that's why you say the president, you don't like him because of the reason you just gave me?
No, you asked me how I thought he was doing.
Right, give me something real.
That's all real. I mean, give me an area.
Is there anything you're happy with him about?
There's one thing I like, okay, which is that in the tax plan that he did, he lowered. Did you follow the tax plan?
Somewhat.
Okay. He lowered the threshold at which point medical expenses become deductible. So you now can spend a smaller amount on medical expenses before they become deductible, which I think is a good thing.
Is there anything else?
Not that I can think of.
That's it?
Yeah.
Amazing. And you have been paying attention to what he's done over the last year and a half?
Yeah.
Or over 2 years, almost 2 years?
Yep.
And so that's the only thing that you can think of?
Offhand.
Amazing. Are you for open borders?
No.
Are you for the wall going up?
No, I don't think it'll make a big difference. I think
Why not?
Well, the overwhelming majority of people who are undocumented and are here are overstaying visas. They're coming in from other countries anyway. So I think that the best way we can cut down on undocumented immigration would be to work with the countries people are coming from to reduce corruption and improve the economies. I think it'll be cheaper, and I think it'll be more effective.
Amazing. And so there are a caravan of illegal aliens coming now, between 3,000 to 4,000, 400,000, I think, something like that. Are you happy that when you turn on the TV, you see these people coming?
I'm not for, so I mean, I'm against crossing the border illegally.
So should we put the wall up before they get there so they can't cross?
We could make it so that they're not even trying to come over here if we actually worked with the countries they're coming from to improve the economy.
So Israel put up a wall around its borders. Was Israel wrong for doing that?
Well, wrong and effective are two different things.
So let's do both. Were they wrong for putting up a border?
Very different situation. Have you been to Israel?
I have.
Have you gone to those areas?
I have.
So have I. I mean, I think that there's a couple differences that are going on there. I mean, one is that Arab Israelis are Israeli citizens, and what you're talking about there is like a very specific security situation. I would still prefer that wall not be necessary, right? But it's not the same situation.
That's
it's not analogous.
amazing to me.
Yeah.
So again, I'm black and slow, so I need some yes and no's. Was Israel wrong for putting up a border? Yes or no?
It would be up to them to say. Who am I to say if they were right or wrong?
You're saying about our borders.
I'm not saying it would be wrong. I'm saying it's not what I would do. If they want to do it, do it.
The border that Israel put up, is it effective?
I'm not sure.
So all of a sudden you're dumb when it comes to Israel.
If you want to go to ad hominems, by all means.
You're a Jew, man. You know if that wall is effective. You don't keep up with what's happening in Israel?
I keep up with it. I don't know the specifics of how effective the wall is.
You're not being honest right now.
No, I really don't.
No, I don't believe it.
Okay.
I won't accept it, Paul. You do know, but you won't say.
Okay.
And the reason you won't say because you know that wall is effective. You know they did the right thing to put it up, but you won't say it because that means that if you admit this about Israel doing it, you will have to admit that
speculating
we
here.
should put a wall around our border. So you're not being honest.
I'm speculating here.
Shame on you for that.
Do I get to talk at all?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm speculating that in Israel, it's a very different situation to even get in the country. So you don't have in Israel, in what's a very small country, the situation of overstayed visas, which are, again, in the U.S., most people that are here illegally are not physically crossing a border.
You're deviating.
It's just a very different, well, no, it's a different situation.
No, you're deviating. They have a wall. There are other countries that have a wall, and common sense people know that you should put a wall around your house if you have strangers coming in uninvited. And then we have these people coming from S-hole countries, and we don't have no idea who's crossing the borders. We can have Bin Laden folks coming.
Okay, but let's think pragmatically.
MS-13, drugs and violence. And then these women are coming with these babies no fathers. We have to take care of those babies.
But let me ask you a question.
And you'll say, well, no, I don't
Let's say
know.
you put up the wall.
But when Israel did it, but I'm just not sure about
Jesse.
it. I don't believe that, man. I can't believe that.
If Israel puts up, if the U.S. puts up the wall and every person crossing by land is stopped, which is about 35%, you've still got the other 65% that are here on overstayed visas and flying
we
in.
need to deal
What do
with
you do
that.
about them?
We need to deal with that.
Okay, how do you do
We
it?
need whatever it takes.
But how would you do it?
I don't know. I have no idea right now. But
So how do you
my
know the
thing-
wall is a great
my
idea, but
thing
you
is
don't know what else to do?
Stop the flow by putting up the wall,
Yeah.
and then we'll start cleaning up the mess inside the home, which is our country. And that's what Israel did, and we should do the same thing.
Okay.
I'm glad Israel did it. It's the right thing to do, but it's also right for my country. And I'm a little surprised you want to admit that because you know it's true.
No, I think we just disagree.
Amazing.
It's crazy to disagree, isn't it?
The children of the lie were screaming, oh, about the illegal alien mothers.
Okay.
Oh, you're separating the mothers from the children. Oh, no, don't do it. Do you agree with me that was drama? They don't care about the illegal aliens, the children or the mothers.
I've seen no evidence that they don't care about the children or the mothers.
Really?
Yeah.
And where is the evidence that they do care?
I tend to believe people are good generally, and I have no reason to suspect that someone who claims to care about the suffering of others doesn't really care.
Then why don't we hear the same cry out or crying when women inside this country commit crimes? They go to prison and the kids are left behind.
I think
why
you do
are
hear
they
that.
saying that, oh, listen, don't separate the mothers because
I
these
think you do hear
illegal
that.
alien women are committing a crime by coming here
Yeah.
illegally and trying to get into our country. They care about that, but they don't care about the women who are citizens of this country committing crime and going to prison.
I just read a very interesting piece about women's prisons in the New York Times, and it does seem people care about that.
Amazing. And you believe that they do care?
I have no reason to doubt it, yeah.
I want to ask, the Great White Hope, more people working now? I believe I just saw a report, 7.1, I think, million jobs are available now. They don't have people trained well enough to take those jobs. Is that a good thing that the president has done?
What did he do?
Bring back jobs?
How?
It doesn't matter how. He's brought them back. Is that a good thing?
If you're going to claim he did it, you have to explain how.
Is that a good thing that it happened?
It's
Because
good
of
for there
time,
to
is that
be
a good thing?
jobs. The
I'm sorry?
question is, what did he do to bring the jobs back?
Whatever he did, is
But
it a good
can
thing?
you
that-
identify what he did?
I just told you, man. I'm
So
running
how
out
do you
of
know he
time.
did it?
It's a good thing that he did or not.
Jobs are good. I'm
Okay.
asking you what Trump did
So
to
you're
create
saying yes
them.
to that. Elections are coming up in November.
Yes.
Do you think the Democrats are going to win or the Republicans?
I think the most likely scenario is Democrats take the House, Republicans keep the Senate.
Really? And why do you think the Democrats would take the House?
Because of the polling in the House races compared to polling in Senate races.
You believe the polling?
Generally speaking, yeah.
Did you believe them when President Trump was running for president and all the polls were saying that Hillary's going to win? Did you believe that?
Well, the national polls said Hillary would win by about 3 percentage points in the popular vote, and she did.
Did you believe the polls when they say that Hillary Clinton was going to win?
That's not what the polls said. They said she would win nationally.
even Hillary
by,
thought she, crooked line Hillary thought she was going to win.
But that's a different argument, Jesse.
Did you believe that they were going to win?
Did I believe who was going to
The
win?
Democrat, or crooked Hillary?
I believed the polls that Hillary would win the popular vote, and she did.
But you didn't believe that she would become president.
I thought it was certainly plausible and likely, sure.
And why did you think that?
Why did I think that?
No, why did you think that?
Why didn't I?
No, why did you think that?
Oh, because of the polls.
So you believe the polls that Hillary Clinton would win.
The polls were accurate in that she won the popular vote by 3%. That's
And
what
because of that, you thought Hillary Clinton would win, right?
Jesse, you're interrupting me.
Go ahead.
The national polls assessed what the popular vote difference would be.
Right.
They said Hillary would win by about 3%. She did.
So did you believe that Hillary Clinton would win as president?
I
Because
did,
of that?
and I was wrong. People
Based
are wrong
on
all the time.
What the polls said, right?
Yeah.
So why are you, and the polls lied.
They didn't lie.
Yeah, they weren't true.
They just didn't assess the electoral vote results.
Why are you believing the polls now?
I have no reason to doubt the polls.
I suggest you should.
Okay.
We're dealing with the Great White Hope. I got to ask you just a couple more questions here.
So, but just so I know, are you saying the Republicans will keep the House?
I'm not sure, but I have a strong feeling, especially with what happened with Judge Kavanaugh, the attack on him by the children of the lie.
Okay.
I think even moderates and independents and Democrats who would normally not vote for a Republican, I think they were, and especially now that Republicans, people who support the Great White Hope, President Trump, are under attack.
Okay.
You know, we see it with the representatives. The children are going to cafes and restaurants and airports and just carrying on, right? It's turning off a lot of people, a lot of decent people.
I guess we'll see.
Do you believe that is happening?
I don't think so. I'm not seeing that now.